And good morning, good evening, good afternoon, students and traders. This is Mike, the FX boss, and this is the Professional Forex Trading Course 101, where our goal is to bring you from zero to a millionaire trader in 3 years, right? In an institutional way, on average. Never forget, everybody, trading is a learnable skill when you learn in the correct way. And also never forget, you are going to graduate from this course and you are going to be welcomed into the Forex course 202, the money phase, alright? Once you have your chart set up and ready for trading, number 2, you have a strategy in place, and number 3, you have a complete understanding on how this market works, so you can analyze the market and make an educated prediction. Please disclaimer, this stream is not trading or investment advice, we are here to learn. And for questions and homeworks, you have my Gmail, and for extra webinars, in February we're going to have the Fibonacci Mastery again, alright, we have Skype too. And if you didn't receive the free manual, you can ask for it, everybody. That being said, we are here, and today we have the 3 trend lines, right? Give me a second. Sideways channel, inside the trend, market structure, market resistance, stop loss and take profit, support, resistance and pivot point, support, multiple time frame, channel inside. Wow, we don't have it. Alright, no big deal, it's not Shola and Ernesto, this is not in the manual, right? Alright, no big deal. Alright, everybody, so just quickly to remember, we have 3 trend lines, right? So this could be the market, something like this, you know, and like this, and like this, and like this, and like this. Alright, uptrend. So every time frame has what it's called the long-term time frame, long-term trend line. Alright, let's circle this in green. Every time frame has, or could have, right, the long-term trend line. Then it could have the medium-term trend line. Let's circle this in orange, and is going to have the 2, maybe something like this, is going to have the short-term uptrend line. Let's circle this in violet. Whoops, this should be violet, this should be black. Alright, and then if the market speeds up, which is speeding in some pairs, then it can have also the aggressive one, right? The blue maybe, alright, maybe blue. So the 3 trend lines, right? And today we're going to just remember, just quickly, we're going to talk about, you have your strategy in place. Alright, so we're going to learn at the probabilistic thinking. Alright? So those are the 3 trend lines, right? And of course we've learned that the market, in order to move, it must retrace, right? It must retrace. Fair enough? So what would be the pair? Give me a second. If we open, everybody, if we open maybe GBP, NZD, and the other one would be GBP, JPY, GBP, NZD, daily chart maybe the daily chart, GBP, NZD, maybe the daily chart, GBP, NZD, maybe the weekly chart. Alright, see here? And so you have this is the, yeah, maybe not the best example, right? Alright, not the best. GBP JPY weekly chart. GBP JPY weekly chart. Alright. That's the lowest low, very good. But USD JPY is in the monthly bands, right? I need to find a pair, maybe everybody. Euro JPY. Euro JPY, give me a second. Alright, Euro JPY. Found it, thank you very much. Found it, Euro JPY. Alright. So, everybody, how is the trend line? Is the correct trend line this one, the black one, or is the correct trend line the orange one? Which is the correct trend line? Yes, let's start with the basics. You are charting trend lines on Euro JPY monthly chart. What trend line is the correct trend line? Is the black trend line the correct trend line, or is the orange trend line the correct trend line? Type in the chat, YouTubers too. Don't worry, I have a 20 seconds delay, delete on 20 seconds delay on the chat. Clara is saying the black one. Yeah, I'm sorry everybody, I'm eating lunch in between, you know. Just a snack. Alright, very good. So out this one. Alright, now, as you can see, we have more trend lines, right? So from theory would be green and orange, right? So this is going to be green, and the medium term is going to be orange, right? Very good. And do we agree, everybody, that this is the relevant low, this is the relevant high, this is the relevant low, and this is the relevant high? Do we agree? Sandy says black, which was the green, alright. Euro JPY monthly chart, very good. Now, if I go on the weekly chart, right, do we have or can we draw more trend lines? So the green would be the green, like a Russian, the green is the long term. The orange, it's what it's called the medium term. The violet is the short term. Alright, and the blue one, of course, is what it's called the aggressive. And in the chart, some charts are aggressive. Correct my English, everybody, if you see grammar. And the market can have more aggressive, right? Alright, relevant highs, relevant lows. So this is now the weekly, and from the weekly we can draw the violet one, right? Violet one, alright, give me a second, violet one. And if I go on the daily example, right, can we draw also the aggressive one so far? Can we draw so back in time, this would be the blue, right, the aggressive one. Can you see it, everybody? How the market speeds up? Alright, so what is a convergences, right? everybody. Now listen up, listen up, listen up, listen up. This is part of this. It's not a big deal, but still, you know, it's easy also. I'm not sure why people are not using more trend lines. All right, now once the market breaks the aggressive trend line and start to make a lower low, lower high like this, all right, and maybe not breaking the, whoops, maybe not breaking the violet, and I'm going to make it thicker. Give me a second. There you go. Bolder. There you go. Blue line. All right. So this is the aggressive one. All right. So when the market breaks the aggressive one and makes lower lows, lower highs, you as an analyst tell me, are we in an uptrend or are we in a downtrend? This is where you lose money, everybody, on the 15-minute chart, 1 hour chart, 2 hour chart. So the lesson today is called let's learn how to lose less. Let's learn how to lose less, right? Oh, boss, teach me how to make money. Let's learn how to lose less first. You need to learn how to lose less. Sandy says uptrend. So Sandy is the teacher, everybody. I'm the student, and I'm questioning Sandy. Boss, how can we be in an uptrend if the market's making lower lows, lower highs? Isn't the market making lower lows, lower highs? Sandy, I was to the FX Boss Dukascopy Academy webinar streams, and this strange guy told us that once I have 2 lows and 2 highs, when the second is a lower low and the second is a lower high, I have a confirmed downtrend. How can I possibly be in an uptrend? See, everybody, how easy it is to mix apples with bananas? We are in an uptrend long term, but we have a short-term downtrend. That's the answer. Very good. Congratulations to Clara. All lows and highs are not relevant. Yes, that's true. But it still doesn't change the fact that we do have lower lows and lower highs. It's all about education, everybody. So Clara gives us the correct answer. Short term, I'm in a downtrend, but long term, I'm still in an uptrend. Does this make sense? Type in the chat, everybody. Yes, it makes sense. Or type in the chat, no, it doesn't. Now the next issue we have here is now how to connect, as Sandy was saying, relevant highs and lows. So should I connect this to this to this to this to this and that and that? This would be one way to connect. And give me a second, everybody. Yellow. Or should I connect this to that, to similar, right, but different, this to that, and this is going to be, what color can we use? Tan. Everybody, what market wave is correct? Is the tan or light green or the yellow? Which one is correct? Which one is correct, everybody? Type in the chat, would be the light green the correct one, or would be the yellow the correct one? Depends on the hard time frame. No, wrong answer. See everybody, you must understand what it's what. We've learned all of this, by the way. We've learned how to readjust trend lines and everything, right? No, it's not a big deal, don't worry. And give me a second, everybody. Markets are speeding up. Yes, they are. Give me a second. Euro JPY 15-minute chart. Alright. The green one, the light green one, is the correct answer. The right green one. Alright? Now, here is the question. When, it's not if, when the market is going to make another retracement. So, let's get rid of this one, let's get rid of this one. So once the market is going to, so this is a downtrend, right? And we're going to color code this in red. Red downtrend, alright? There you go. So once the market makes another retracement on the red, like this, and breaks the counter trend line, should you or could you enter short? Yes or no? Sandy says green will be more appropriate if it touches the long-term trend line. Everybody? Yes. Hence the cat is falling, boss. Yes, it is. We are trading together with the students group, everybody. Heraldo is happy, right? That's Heraldo's making money. Very good. And we should protect our positions, right? Protect positions, protect 15-minute chart maybe. Well, we don't have much to do rather than maybe this one goes down to here and this one goes down to here too. Alright? That's the profit take. Go NZD cat! It's a live account, everybody. Remember, trading.com. This is an incubator. Give it a second. Heraldo put $5,000 and the incubator give him $45,000. He's managing $50,000 and it's live account. So Sandy says, well, we can enter short. Now look at the chart, and I know I'm tricking you, but are you sure? Are you sure, everybody? Are you sure? Boss, why are you tricking us? For you to learn? Well, let me tell you how. So what if I put a pivot point? Can you see it, everybody? So let's learn how to lose less, right? Let's learn how to lose less. How to lose less. How to lose less. How to lose less. Number one, before entering short, I must check the support slash resistance slash PP pivot points and trend lines from the higher time frames. This is nothing special. Somebody says, wow, this is nothing special, but it's part of the skill that maybe nobody until today explained to you, just maybe. Go, go, go. 5-minute chart, not relevant, but just to making profit, right? Not to have. There you go. Alright. Just for a few pips. And Euro JPY, Euro JPY, Euro JPY. Alright. We're out of risk, so ends the CAD, ends the CAD, ends the CAD, ends the CAD. Yeah, we're going to back to it, alright? Before entering short, I must check the support, resistance and the trend lines from the higher time frames. So everybody, what do you think? Now, how to lose less? We are losing because we are on the 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour chart, and there is a downtrend, and there is nothing wrong, and you are going to see a counter trend line, and there is, and you are going to see that the market is, the market is past resistance, and it is, and you are going to short the market in here, thinking that everything is alright. Would this be the case? Can you relate to this, everybody? Type in the chat, yes, I can relate to this, or type in the chat, no, I cannot relate to this. Can you relate to this, everybody? Exactly, nothing wrong. You have a downtrend on the 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour chart, sometimes even the daily. And then you have a retracement on the 1 hour chart, 2 hour chart, 15-minute chart, and then you see a beautiful counter trend line break with the lower low at past resistance. And then you enter and you lose. Make sense, everybody? Did I do anything wrong? Type in the chat, did I do anything wrong shorting the market? Let's see how smart you are. Did I do anything wrong? Did I do anything wrong, everybody? Type in the chat, yes you did, or type in the chat, no you didn't. Did I do anything wrong shorting the market in here? No, you didn't. Wrong answer. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. But I supposed to be short. Maybe didn't check the... Exactly, everybody. Those are unnecessary losers. Make sense? Good news, bad news. Good news. You have a downtrend. Yes, you do. The market made a retracement. Yes, it did. Broke the counter trend line break. Yes, it did. but you are shorting at the pivot point. Example. Make sense? Exactly where you are shorting the market, guess what I am doing? Buying, exactly. So you are going to short this. I'm going to put a downtrend line like this. I'm going to color code it in black, and I'm going to wait for the market to stop you out, make a higher high on the downtrend. Alright, I'm going to wait for another retracement and I'm going to buy. Alright, don't judge yourself, but this is how a professional trader or an analyst, a good analyst, understands the market. Does this make sense to you? Boss, but I know. You have a downtrend and you are at past resistance and you have a counter trend and break, but you are not aware that you are shorting at the pivot point. And this pivot point, it's in here. And the long-term trend line is up and the medium trend line is up. And even though the market kind of broke this short-term trend line, the greatest force is so between the blue, right? Between the blue and the red, who is stronger? Between the blue price action and the red price action, who is stronger? I'm going to read of the short-term trend line too. You are going to short in here, and I'm going to buy it when the time comes. Can you see it, everybody? And if I put back the short-term uptrend line, and now this time I'm going to color code it in yellow, or better to color code this in yellow, right? Give me a second. Yellow, and let's make it thicker. Yellow. This one yellow too. Let's make it thicker. All right. So you are going to shorten here. I'm going to wait for the market to break this high, and I'm going to go long in here. Does this make sense? Sense as blue, exactly. Exactly. So even though you had all the reasons to short on the 15-minute chart, you were stacked against the probabilities from the higher time frame. Does this make sense? You've been shorting when the market was converging to go up. Boss, what does mean converging? Bringing more elements together. So this price level here, you are at the pivot point. Alright, this would be 1. You are above the long-term trend line, medium trend line, you know, just an example. And those two, you have plus the blue market wave is up. So you have 3 convergences to buy. Make sense? Where the short side is weak. Can you see it, everybody? Now the understanding on all of this, it's a skill. We are losing unnecessary pips and money on the demo account if you are smart, because we are too focused on the 1 hour, 2 hour, 15-minute chart. Can you relate to this, everybody? Did this happen to you? That you are seeing a downtrend and the market retraced, and you know you've done everything right in your mind, and you've lost because you went against the number one market wave, you went against the trend lines, and you went against the pivot point. Does this make sense? Can you relate to this, everybody? Back to CNZD. Just a few. One more push. One more push. Daily chart. Yeah, we're going to profit. See, we are going to profit take because there is a pivot point in here. You give me a second. Insert shapes. You have a pivot point in here. Boss, show me a live chart. NZD CAD, NZD CAD, NZD CAD. Give me a second, everybody. Give me a second. Sure, I have losing trade too. Absolutely. Account history. Loser. See? Losing trade. Absolutely, losing trade. Absolutely, I do have losers too. And the CAD daily chart. Can you see it, everybody? There is no right or wrong. I cannot tell you what to do, and you should have your strategy, and you should understand what you are doing. Alright? But you have a pivot point in here. Make sense? 7 times out of 10. A second. So 7 times out of 10, something is going to happen. I don't know how, I don't know when. Alright? Anyway, everybody, this is no advice, alright? This is no trading advice, no recommendation. But you are going to learn all of this in the Forex course 202. Okay? The Advanced Institutional Trader course, this one here. Alright? If you want consistent results, you can join the Forex course 202. It's called the Institutional Trader course. If you've been around the block for 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, you must come. Why? You must come to the course. Why? Because you are not stupid, right? But yeah, you are lacking some specific knowledge. And this knowledge is your next level. What is my next level? Forex course 101. Then you go to Forex course 202, and then you go to some kind of incubation if you want, right? Alright, so back to class, everybody. Almost there, come on. Almost there. Now this is a no-brainer. Boss, do you give signals? No. Now, I'm trading together with you, everybody, if you want, not mandatory, alright? We are meeting every day, Monday and Wednesdays, 2 times per day, alright? So, I'm showing you what I'm doing, where I'm entering, but this is not a signal service, alright? Make sense? You need to know what you are doing, right? So it's going to be all profit take up in here or profit take down in here. Alright, let's go back to class, everybody. Now, give yourself, see, I shouldn't do this, right? Oh, but why? Give yourself a year to learn. Alright? Be a good analyst first. You cannot make money, everybody, if you are a bad analyst. Make sense? Even though there is no right or wrong. Alright. So back to class. We are losing here. Alright, we are losing, we are giving it back to the market because we are too focused on the 1 hour or the 2 hour or the 4 hour or the 50-minute chart. When in reality I should be focused on the monthly, weekly and daily too. Does this make sense? Exactly. So now if we understand what we are doing, right? Let's say that I want to buy. Alright, everybody? So I'm going to get out. Alright, now if I have a change in the short-term trend, listen up, this is very important. If I have a change in the short-term trend and I do not have a pivot point or past support, would this be considered a high probability trade going long, or would be this considered a low probability trade going long? Using the same logic. High probability or low probability. What do you think? You entered here with the counter trend line break. Is this trade high probability or low probability? Boss, I don't know. Look at the convergences. How many elements, if you want to call it elements, how many elements we have in order for the market to go up? Clara says low. Very good, low. So if I have a low probability trade, should I enter or could I enter? What's the answer? Or should I stay out? Sandy says high. No, it's a low probability trade, Sandy. Everybody, what is telling you here that the market is going to go up? Come on. Are you with me? Come on. What is telling you in here that the market is going to go up? Sandy, what is telling you in here that the market is going to go up? For you to say, oh, in my opinion, it's a high probability trade, which is not. Anybody else online? YouTubers too? Enter with the stoppers to the right place, sure. Trend lines and the market wave, but you are below the violet. Everybody, you must learn, come on, you must learn not to mix apples with bananas, right? Pivot point is a problem here. It's not a problem. So what is telling you that this market is going to go up? Exactly, it's maybe a 75% confirmed uptrend. Now this entry compared to this entry, what about now? Can you see it, everybody? Those two setups, the previous setup that was low probability turned into high probability right now. Can you see it? Because before, what is telling you that the market is going to go up? Well, I have a 75% uptrend. Now, in this example, I have a 75% uptrend, plus the market is at the pivot point. Make sense? Alright. Now here is the question. If you have a low probability trade, should you enter? Just an example. Should you enter a low probability trade? Much higher probability now, absolutely. So if you have a low probability trade, should you enter? Can you enter? Would you enter? You can still enter, everybody. You can still enter, but with lesser risk. Does this make sense? I have a lot of students who are staying out of the market and staying out of the market and staying out of the market. Fibonacci 2, because they want to see deeper retracements. Nothing wrong, but if you stay out of the market and stay out of the market and stay out of the market, how can you make money? With lower risk, exactly. Seeing here, everybody? Seeing here? Let's go to account history, right? Can you see 0.01, 0.01, 0.01, 0.04, 0.01, 0.03, 0.01, 0.03. Can you see it, everybody? So this is how you manage risk in simple terms. The less convergences, the less reasons you have on a chart based on your strategy, the less risk you should put on. The more reasons, so we have Euro JPY 0.01, we have 0.02 GBP CAT, but NZD CAT so far is 0.04. Can you see it, everybody? The more convergences that you see on the chart, and this is a learnable skill, the more risk you are going to put in. And what is freezing you for entering the market is the understanding of risk. Does this make sense? And we are intimately covering risk in the Forex course 202, everybody. Alright? In the Forex course 202 you learn how institutions manage the risk. It's not a secret per se, but it's not taught online. You have no TikTok videos or YouTube videos to learn from. Alright, everybody? So, starting from today, trade what you see, but get less focused just on the 15-minute chart and 1-hour chart. Alright? You must address support, resistance, pivot points. Especially, everybody, listen to me, especially if most of your winners turns into losers. on the smaller time frame, you must address support, resistance, pivot points, and trend lines. Does this make sense? Not one or two. If most of your winners turn into loser, you must address support or resistance pivot points from higher time frame. Alright? Every single time, listen up, golden nugget for you, every single time that you are trading a retracement, unknowingly, that there is support, resistance, pivot point, you are going to lose. Boss, can you repeat please? Every single time that you are trading a downtrend, but this downtrend unknowingly to your brain it's a retracement on an uptrend. Every single time that you are trading a downtrend, could be vice versa too, right? Every single time that you are trading a downtrend, unknowingly to your brain that it's an retracement of an uptrend, and there is a pivot point or support or resistance, you are going to lose. 7 times out of 10. 3 times the market is going to go into a deeper retracement, and 1 or 2 times the market is going to break the market wave. But until you get this understanding as a skill, it's a losing game for you. Does this make sense? I'm not going to ask you, do you agree with me? Does this make sense? It's a losing game. You are going to have more losers and less winners. Boss, do you retracement trade? Yes, I do sometimes, but not most of the time. This is an extension trade, not a retracement trade. NZD weekly chart, right? Or monthly chart. It's an extension trade to go down. It's not a retracement trade. Alright, monthly, weekly, daily. Therefore, everybody, you must build your charts. Work on building your charts. Make sense? Alright, everybody, our time is up. See you back tomorrow. Tomorrow is Thursday, right? Quarta, Wednesday. Alright, see you back tomorrow for another lesson. Until tomorrow, stay strong and build your charts like a boss. Everybody remember, we have the money to give you. You can join the incubation called trading, like Heraldo did. Alright? Heraldo put 5,000, we gave him 45. And the minimum, unfortunately, it's $1,000, right? You put in $1,000, I give you 9 more. And remember, it's a live account. No, this is not prop trading, this is an incubator from an asset manager, right? Called Morris Capital Australia. Thank you very much. Alright, everybody, see you back tomorrow. Have fun. Have fun.